What is up there, Batman fans? My name is Tommy from ZD Comics, and welcome to Countdown to LEGO Batman 3 Beyond Gotham, Day 4. So now there are only 4 days left to the release date of LEGO Batman 3, and I am beyond excited, of course. I cannot wait to just pick up that game. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is obviously play the story. There's not really much to do when you have a LEGO game, but I'm just excited to play with all the characters that we have in the game. But you see, the one thing that I really like is DLC. You know, the reason I like DLC is because you play the game, you beat the game, you've done everything, and you're kind of bored, you're sick of it, and then all of a sudden some DLC comes around and you just get to download it and have a whole new part of the game. So today I want to talk about future DLC packs that we could possibly see in LEGO Batman 3. So we have tons of new ones that are already coming out already, such as the Arrow pack. I think we get some Dark Knight Rises and like the Nolan Trilogy skins. We're going to get tons of DLC packs, but I have 4 I want to list to you today, and these 4 are pretty unique. I don't know if they're exactly going to happen. They definitely have a chance to happen, but I just want to go over these 4 packs. They include in characters and new worlds and maps to see. So the first one is called New Characters. Now, what I mean by new characters is that DC and the DC Universe are coming up with new characters every single day. I mean, dead serious. There are probably a new villain or a new hero every single day in the DC Universe, somewhere, somehow, in some comic book. And today I'm going to list 4 superheroes and villains that I would like to see in LEGO Batman 3 in a future DLC pack. And now these are brand new characters, like they have just been released, like they're obviously not already in the game. The first one is the Arkham Knight. Now the Arkham Knight is the oldest out of all these, and he is of course the main villain in Batman Arkham Knight. Now the Arkham Knight is a really cool character. We don't know who his actual identity is, so I think that would be cool dynamic to put in the game. Is we would get him as a DLC character, but you would never find out who he is. So like you're just playing as the Arkham Knight and he could say things like, "Oh, who am I?" And like he would just be awesome. And then maybe when Arkham Knight comes out, they can have an update where, or they could have a skin update where you actually get to see him without the mask on. Now that would be pretty awesome, but that would of course have to be after the release date of Arkham Knight. But I think that if we do get a DLC pack with future characters, or like, characters that are almost brand new, Arkham Knight should definitely be a part of that. Now the other one is Bluebird. Bluebird is Harper Roy. Now Harper Roy is in the New 52 Batman comics, and she is an awesome character. I mean, I don't really know too much about her. I think she definitely needs some more warming up to do, but she's basically one of Batman's new sidekick in the future, sort of like 3 years out from where we are right now in the current DC universe, for the comic books of course. And I gotta say, Bluebird's costume is pretty cool. I mean, in the comic book, or I guess in Lego form, it would look super badass because she has a sick haircut where like half of her hair is like blue, and she's kind of like emo. And not to be like offensive, if that's offensive, I don't know, but like she's definitely a different character than we've ever seen in the Batman universe, and she's a Batman character. So like obviously they should add this character. I mean, if we do get any of these new characters, this would definitely be the one that we would get, because we already do know that Grayson, or Dick Grayson's Nightwing, is going to have a Dick Grayson costume where he's like the spy. And that's really relatively new. I mean, that's only a few months old in the DC universe. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing these new characters if we do. So Arkham Knight, Bluebird, and the other character I would like to see is Telos. Telos is the newest character to all these. We've seen him literally about a week. He's going to be the new villain in the new DC's Convergence title. He's basically born from Brainiac. So Brainiac is the main villain in this game, so I think that Telos definitely deserves to get thrown in there. Now, we don't really know too much about Telos at all, so if we do get these characters, I feel like it would be a while from now, but I still think they should add him, only because Brainiac's the main villain, and Telos is born from Brainiac now in the DC universe. The last character I would like to see is Duke Thomas. Now, Duke Thomas is the Robin 5 years from the future of where we are right now in the DC comic universe. Now, I don't know if Duke Thomas is actually going to end up being the real Robin, but he is a Robin. He was in one comic and he looked awesome, and I really think we should see him. I mean, he's definitely real chill. He says like dude and bro, and like he rides a motorcycle, he has sick hair, it's awesome. So Duke Thomas is definitely another character I would like to see in a new character DLC pack. So let me go over those characters real quick. I want to see Arkham Knight, Bluebird, Telos, and Duke Thomas. All of them have somewhat of a connection to Batman or Brainiac, who are the 2 main people in LEGO Batman 3, the video game, so that's why it kind of makes sense to see these characters. So then we get on to the second pack I would like to see, that is the guest characters pack. Now, guest characters is probably the least pack we would ever get to see. I mean, guest characters, what I mean by guest characters are they're literally guests. They're not in the DC universe at all. And now, I would like to see 3 different kind of brands. I would like to see some Indiana Jones characters, because there is a Lego Indiana Jones game. Possibly Star Wars, because there is a Lego Star Wars game. And then I would like to see Lego Marvel heroes. Now, the Lego Marvel heroes is a stretch because, come on, since when did we see DC and Marvel mixed together? But if they were ever to really mix together, I think it should be in a Lego game. Now, maybe they can throw in some Marvel characters, see what the response is, see how many people buy that DLC pack, and then maybe they'll make a game for it. Now, I'm hoping that Lego Batman 4 and the Marvel's, like the second Marvel Lego game, is actually one game and we can get a Lego Marvel or Lego versus Marvel Lego game. Now, come on, seriously, that would be awesome. But anyway, I would like to see some guest characters as a DLC pack, either Marvel, Star Wars, Indiana Jones, I don't know, Lego Hobbit, I really don't care, but just some non-DC characters in the game would really spice things up. Now on to the third DLC pack I would like to see, and that is the Z-list characters. Now, Z-list characters are basically the low of the low of the low in the DC universe. Now, Z-list isn't actually a term. I'm kind of just saying it because people are like, oh, the A-list characters are the Justice League. So the Z-list characters would obviously be the low of the low, like in the dirt of DC universe. And I would like to see them because, come on, it's a Lego game. Why not add them? We are already going to see characters like Condiment King inside this game, so I wouldn't be surprised if we get to see these characters. Now, there's 3 I want to list right now. The first one is Matter Eater Lad. Now, Matter Eater Lad is literally someone who eats matter and like ladders. Yeah, that's pretty damn stupid. Now, most of these characters are actually Batman villains, ironically, so of course it would fit into the game. Anyway, Matter Eater Lad, you're looking at a picture on the screen right now. I mean, come on. He's like, what? What are you doing? Why are you what? This is stupid. Anyway, the next character is Arm Fall Off Boy. Wow. What? What? Arm Fall Off Boy? So basically, Arm Fall Off Boy's power is he can take his arm off, then use it as a weapon. Because, you know, everyone dreams of, you know, taking their arm off and using it as a weapon. JK, nobody does that. But seriously, these characters are just stupid. The last one is Doll Man. Doll Man. Doll Man. Okay, so the 4th character pack I would like to see is not characters, it's actually worlds or maps or cities I would like to see in Lego Batman 3. Now, for most DC DLC characters or DLC in really any game aren't usually maps. Now, besides like the Call of Duty games and like first-person shooters, usually for like most games, like for instance the Arkham games, we don't see DLC. We usually see DLC characters or skins. We don't really get to see like a new map or a new place to visit. But in the Arkham games, we do get expanded story packs where we get to visit a new area. For instance, in Batman Arkham Origins, we got to visit a new area like the Wayne Manor when we had to fight Mr. Freeze. So 4 new places I would like to see in Lego Batman 3 who, or at least I don't think are in the game so far. The first one is Krypton. That'll be sick. I mean, come on, just give us a Krypton. Throw in some maybe Man of Steel characters, even though we are getting that DLC already. I don't care. I want to see what Krypton looks like in Lego form. You gotta be honest. Imagine the Man of Steel's Krypton in Lego form. That would look visually amazing. The next one is Themyscira. Themyscira, of course, home of Wonder Woman. Come on, seriously, how do you not want to see Themyscira? These places are so unique and so insanely looking. They look awesome. Awesome in Lego form. The last one is Apocalypse. Apocalypse? Come on, seriously? Now, I don't know if Darkseid's confirmed in this game. My guess is that if there is a 4th game, it's going to be Darkseid as the main villain, so they might hold off, but seriously, come on, I want to see Apocalypse in this freaking Lego form. That looks sick, like Lego lava coming out and everything. The last place I want to see is Mexico. Yes, Mexico. Come on. Blue Beetle, am I right? Am I right? No? Nah, whatever. So, if any of you have any comments or questions, post them down below. Like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. My name is Tommy from Z&D Comics, and thank you for watching.
Ready, aim, fire.